This is the chapter which we are going to start, dear students, today. Socialism in Europe and Russian Revolution. This is the part 2. Part 1 is already uploaded in the YouTube also. If you want to watch, you people can. Okay. These are the topics which we have to do in this chapter. In the topic 1 we are doing now. The topic 1 already one part we have done in the part 1, and now we will discuss the age of social change only in this class. Okay, so let's get started. We will think about in the previous class what we have done. Let's recall once. Previous class we have understood that what was the condition of Europe, how the peoples will suffer, and how the idea of socialism, or we can say idea of a democratic rule, how it has evolved by the French Revolution, and it was started spreading to the across the Europe. That is what we have studied, and many people started thinking, many social groups were formed. So in that there are the three important groups were there: liberal, radicals, and conservatives. Regarding that we have learned in the previous class. Today the things which we are going to learn from here, we will move, that is the industrial revolutions. In this, one more thing I want to tell you, everyone, please listen. Industrial revolution, matlab industry is one of the important factor during that time through which all the revolution has taken place. As if I say the rapid industrial revolutions, how the industries you people are what seeing now in your surrounding, industries where production is taking place, and the goods in a day, that means daily consuming goods which we are consuming, that all the goods were made in the factories or in the home. Maximum goods were made in the factories. So somewhere the industry which we are seeing now, it has takes its origin. That means we can say right from the 16th 15th century, from during that time onwards, what happened, the industrial, slowly the industry were evolved. Then 1760, the period 1760s to 1760s to 1850 is known as rapid industrial development, we can say. This year is known as the rapid industrial development. Yeah, rapid industrial development period. Okay, during that time many revolutions were there. मेरा बोलने का मतलब है 1760 से लेके 1850 तक the industry, the progress of constructing new industries were started building up. In the sense 1760 से लेके 1850 के बीच में मैक्सिमम इंडस्ट्रीज बनना चालू हुआ, इंडस्ट्रीज एस्टैब्लिश होने लगे थे. दिस इज नोन एज ईयर ऑफ rapid industrial development. This is one mark questions for the competitive examinations. From which period is known as the rapid industrial development period? 1760s to 1850s. The time is known as the rapid industrial development. So in the Europe in the 18th century, the industrial revolution began in the 18th century in England. As you know that in the world, England is the first country which has developed itself, which has developed itself, and they first established many industries in their country. For that, they used to need raw material. तो सब लिखित कर, kindly switch off your mic. Then, as you know that England is the country where the rapid industrial development has taken place first. It is about the 17th 16th century. In England, what happened, the industrial establishing of industry taken place rapidly, and for that they need water, they require raw material. That is why England is the country started making their colonies across the world for getting the raw materials. In that way, England has came to India, they established colony, or in India become the colony of England. They were taking raw materials from us and they were selling the finished good in the Indian market. So England, what happened? We are speaking about the Europe now. First in England, the industrial development in the 18th century taken place. 18 in the 1760 will be coming into the 18th century. 1850 will become comes under the 19th century. So in the 18th century, there was a rapid development of the industries in the England, and it was spread. Later, it spread across the Europe. First, industrial development taken place in England, and slowly it was spread up across the Europe. Everywhere, every country started establishing the industries, right? Then this rapid development of the industries results large scale migrations. That means people started moving from rural to urban areas, because if the industries were developed, then laborers are required to work. At that time, such automatic machines were not invented. The manual machines are there. There people are required to work in the industries. So people started in search of work. People started moving from rural to urban areas. So in that case, what happened? In the cities, there was the worst condition of the living. That means many peoples were migrated, and the population of the urban areas were rapidly increased. So peoples were not getting water due to the heavy competition of the laborers. Peoples were getting low wages, and then their housing, sanitation facility, education to their children, medical facilities, nothing was there. Nothing was there. People were suffering a lot. People were suffering a lot. Industries were developed. People started migrating from or rural to urban, and they started living in the worst conditions. And they started working in the
Excuse me, sir.
worst. Yes.
Sir, we can say that with the beginning of the Industrial Revolution, the employment increased rapidly, but later on it went to a downfall.
Let me say, industrial revolution. I not came still to the industrial revolution part. Now just I am telling you that how industries were evolved and what problems was created due to the industrial development. That is what I am discussing now. I will move to the industrial revolution, then you can ask me your question. First is that I am telling how industries were developed and what development of the industries leads to the migration of the people from rural to urban, and they were living in the worst conditions, like they were living in a slum areas, and they were not getting sanitation facilities, they were not getting food, and due to the many that large migrations, people were getting low wages, because demand of the labor also decreases, because many people were wages were very low. And second thing is that due to the large migration, many people were unemployed also. Unemployed. Then what happened? People were suffering a lot. Unbroken hours of work also they were doing. Per day, they used to work 15 to 16 hours in a day for in the industries. Is not it what worse conditions we can say? 7 hours, 5 hours, yeah, 6 hours, 8 hours is enough for the working. In the private sector nowadays, people are working 12 hours. But working 15, 16 hours, when they will give time to their families? They were not getting times. That condition lead to the revolutions, industrial revolutions. Because some people started thinking that it is one of the injustice where what it is injustice to the laborers, those who are working in the industries. Now Dhruv Narware, you can ask what you are asking.
Sir, so that means setting up of industries was not considered industrial revolution in the beginning.
Definitely it will be considered as industrial revolution. It will be not considered as industrial revolution. After the setting of industries, it leads to the many problems. The leading problem, अभी बात क्या होता है बेटा, हम पहले ही मेडिकल ढूंढने जाते हैं. We never move to the hospital first. We first what, riding bike in 100 km/h, then we fall down, then we will take into the hospital. Your case is same. First we have to ride the bike in 100 km speed, no? Then first we have to purchase the bike. The situation is same. Industrial revolution, after the rapid industrial revolution or rapid industrial development in 1760s to 1850, it leads to the problems. It leads to the revolutions, we can say, right? So here revolution taken place because peoples were suffering. Those who were working in the industries, they were suffering. That is why the revolution were taken place during that time, which was known as the industrial revolutions in the Europe, right? And can anybody say the first, which country was very rich in the industries, or it has been developed or established in the industries?
Britain.
England. Okay.
Britain.
Britain, yeah, England, whatever you can say. Britain,
Britain.
UK, England, United Kingdom, that all the concept will be clear in the class 10. There it is there, how, which is known as UK, which is known as Britain, which is known as what, Great Britain. This all the concept will be clear in the chapter 1 class 10. We will discuss. Okay. So then ऐसे लोग क्या कर रहे थे? रेवोल्यूशन हो रही थी. रेवोल्यूशन मतलब लोगों को जो ये इतने सारे परेशानी हो रही थी इंडस्ट्री के बाद, रेवोल्यूशन होने लग गई थी. रेवोल्यूशन जैसे हुआ तो वहां पे एक सोशलिज्म वाली फीलिंग आई. सोशलिज्म वाली ऑलरेडी वी हैव डिस्कस्ड व्हाट इज द सोशलिज्म. सोशलिज्म इन द सेंस, यहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम क्यों हो रही थी? मैं अभी कैपिटलिज्म वाली थ्योरी आपको थोड़ा बता देता हूँ. यहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम क्यों हो रही थी? लोग क्यों सफर कर रहे थे? लोगों को ये फैसिलिटी क्यों नहीं मिल रही थी जो काम कर रहे थे? क्योंकि जो रिसोर्सेस थे उस कंट्री के, जो भी रिसोर्सेस थे वो फ्यू हैंड, मतलब जो इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट थे वो जो भी प्रोडक्शन करते थे वो अपने प्रॉफिट की मैक्सिमाइजेशन करते थे, ना कि अपने प्रॉफिट के हिस्से को. जो लो वेजेस की बात है, जितना वेजेस ज्यादा कमाते हैं मगर देते कम है. इसमें क्या होता है, जो रिसोर्सेस हम गेन कर रहे हैं वो एक्यूमुलेटेड हो रहा है इन सिंगल हैंड, वेयर ऑल द पीपल्स ऑफ द सोसाइटी वर नॉट गेटिंग बेनिफिट ऑफ दैट रिसोर्सेस व्हिच इज जनरेटेड. So that the idea of socialism created in the Europe, that is what coming of socialism in the Europe. How does the socialism has came to Europe? How does the socialism has came to the Europe? That we are going to discuss now. By the mid 19th century, Dhruv Naravare, are you saying anything?
Yes, sir.
What?
Sir, what was this period, sir, when the laborers migrated and they were facing problems?
It was 1760s to 1850 only the period. We can say here it is given the 18th century England and late 18th century, we can say late 18th century and the beginning of the 19th century, peoples were started revolt against the industrialists across the Europe.
Yes.
The thing will come when the socialism idea will come. नाउ ये लोग तो काम कर रहे हैं. अभी एक चीज मैं आपको क्लियर समझाना चाह रहा हूं, समझ लो. एक चीज समझो, एक गांव में जाना, एक बुढ़े आदमी से बात करना, क्या जब भी सरपंच को वो देखते हैं ना, अपने गांव के सरपंच को सर झुका के जी हजूर साहब बोलिए, वो क्या करते हैं? सरपंच ऊपर बैठेंगे, वो नीचे बैठ जाते हैं. बहुत एज ना फिर भी नीचे ऐसे हाथ जोड़ के बैठे. अभी जाके आप उनको बोलेंगे कि भैया आप ऐसे क्यों बैठ रहे हैं दादाजी, सरपंच हैं, हमारे प्रतिनिधि हैं, आप उनके सामने इतना क्यों झुक रहे हैं? तो वो क्या बोलेंगे आपको पता? बोलेंगे नहीं वो बड़े आदमी. मतलब क्या है, मैं आपको समझा रहा हूँ. उनके दिमाग में ये आइडिया ही नहीं है, उनको पता ही नहीं है कि क्या सरपंच हमारे चुने हुए प्रतिनिधि है, या सरपंच हमसे छोटा होता है, हमसे ज्यादा वो पावरफुल है नहीं, या हम उसके बात को क्यों माने? वो हमारे काम को, हमारा काम करने के लिए उसको चुना गया है, ना कि उसके काम करने के लिए हम चुने गए या हम यहाँ पे हैं. तो वो जो कंजर्वेटिव आइडियाज, वो ओल्ड ट्रेडिशन चली आ रही है, जो राजा महाराजा के समय में थी, लोग राजा ही तो है, उसके अलावा दूसरा क्या है. मतलब मोनार्क रूल था उस समय जो लोग वो स्टेट में रहते होंगे, जो राजा के स्टेट में रहते होंगे, लोगों के मन में कुछ आइडिया था क्या? नहीं था ना. वो समझते थे क्या, राजा है, राजा के बाद उसका बेटा राजा बनेगा, बेटे के बाद उसका बेटा राजा बनेगा, ऐसा कोई नया राजा बनेगा, ऐसा उनको किसी को दिमाग में था क्या? दिमाग में ये फिक्स था कि उसका बेटा राजा बनेगा, उनको युवराज बोलते थे. समझ रहे हो? मगर जब फ्रांस में मिडिल क्लास इमर्ज हुआ, मिडिल क्लास ने एक नया आइडिया लाया कि राजा ही नहीं चाहिए, डेमोक्रेटिक रूल होना चाहिए, लोग इलेक्ट करेंगे अपने रिप्रेजेंटेटिव। ऐसा आइडिया, ये जो लेबर्स थे, ये जो लोग थे जो इंडस्ट्री में काम कर रहे थे, ये अपने दिनचर्या को मान लिए थे कि हाँ ऐसा ही होगा, लो वेजेस मिलता है, इतना ही वेजेस मिलेगी, हम ऐसे ही रहेंगे, हमारी जिंदगी वैसी है, भगवान ने हमको ऐसे गठन किया। इनके दिमाग में आइडिया डालने वाला चीज कौन है? कोई तो एक होता है एनलाइटमेंट थिंकर, हम जिसको बोलते हैं, दोज वर नोन एज एनलाइटमेंट थिंकर्स। वो लोग ये आइडिया क्रिएट, नहीं ऐसा नहीं, ऐसा होना चाहिए। That is what the after the socialism, the idea of socialism यूरोप में आया, तब लोगों को लगा कि भाई नहीं, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए, जो भी रिसोर्सेस आएंगे वो सब में बंटना है, कद्दू कटेगा तो सब में बराबरी से बटेगा। कद्दू काट के एक बड़ा वाला हिस्सा एक आदमी खा ले, ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता। कद्दू कटेगा तो सब में
बराबर बटेगा,
बराबर बटेगा। तो ये आइडिया कैसे आएगा? इससे पहले जो इंडस्ट्रियल रेवोल्यूशन हुआ, लोगों को लग रहा था कि कद्दू का बड़ा हिस्सा जो बड़ा आदमी है वही खाएगा, छोटे छोटे हिस्सा हम खाएंगे। अभी ये आइडिया एक आया, सोशलिज्म जब यूरोप में आया तब पता चला कि नहीं भाई, कद्दू का सबका हिस्सा होता है। ठीक है, तो यहाँ आप इस साइड में एक इमेज देख रहे होंगे, वर्क कितने जो लोग थे काम कर रहे थे, वो कितने वर्स्ट कंडीशन में काम कर रहे थे, लोगों की कोई सेफ्टी नहीं थी, समझ रहे हो? तो ये सोशलिज्म जब यूरोप में आया, उसके बाद से पूरी कहानी चेंज हो जाती है। So here coming of socialism in Europe, in mid 19th century, as I told you, 1750, 18th century, the industrial revolution has started. In mid 19th century, ideas of socialism had become well known in Europe. The socialism idea, as we have discussed in the previous video, what we have discussed, socialism idea is that कद्दू कटेगा तो सब में इक्वल बटेगा, that is the idea of socialism. और कैपिटलिज्म आइडिया का क्या मतलब है? कद्दू कटेगा तो उसका बड़ा हिस्सा एक आदमी लेगा, बाकी हिस्से सब में बटेगा, राइट? तो सोशलिज्म का मतलब क्या है? कद्दू कटेगा तो वो सब में
बराबर बटेगा,
बराबर बटेगा। Understood what is the meaning of socialism? So this idea of socialism has come in the mid 19th century. When it was come, it was came in the mid 19th century, and industrial revolution has started in the early 18th century and mid 18th century, we can say, right? So after 100 years, we can say approximately 100 years, what happened? The idea of socialism has evolved in the Europe. Socialists believe that factory owners earn the profit because of the hard work being put by the workers. Many social thinkers, what they have thought? They thought these are the workers, those who are working because of them, because of their work, only the profit is earned by the industrial owners. But the factory owner did nothing to look after the welfare of the workers. वर्कर के लिए फैक्ट्री का ओनर कुछ भी नहीं कर रहा है। दिस इज द आइडिया, द सोशलिज्म। जो सोशलिज्म आइडिया वाला कैसे आया? पहले लोगों ने सोचा कि फैक्ट्री के लिए सब कुछ किए, लोग जो कर रहे हैं वो फैक्ट्री का ओनर पा रहा है, प्रॉफिट मिल रहा है, मगर वो प्रॉफिट फैक्ट्री का ओनर लोगों के लिए कुछ भी नहीं कर रहा है। दिस इज व्हाट somewhat the first enlightenment thinker started thinking. Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels were well-known socialists who believed that the profits earned by factory owner are produced by workers. Marx contended that all the properties should be owned by society. Such society would be communist society. Now, dear students, this is VIMP question. Idea of the Karl Marx may be asked. Idea of the Karl Marx may be asked. Friedrich or Karl Marx, what were their socialist ideas? This is the point which you have to write. Whatever the profits owned by the factory owners that should be equally distributed, and the properties इंडस्ट्रीज, उस समय ऐसा नहीं था कि कंट्री का ओनर होगा, जितने भी इंडस्ट्रीज हैं उसका ओनर एक सोसाइटी होना चाहिए। सोसाइटी मतलब सोसाइटी कैसा भी हो, उस समय सोचा ऐसा नहीं गया था कि इलेक्टेड रिप्रेजेंटेटिव होंगे, ऐसा गवर्नमेंट होगा और गवर्नमेंट ओन करेगा, सोसाइटी करे। सोसाइटी भले ही एक कमिटी बना दिया जाए, लेबर ओनर सबका बना के कमिटी, और कमिटी को 5 मेंबर इलेक्ट कर लिया जाए, ये 5 मेंबर इसका ओनर बनेंगे, ऐसा सोचा जाए। बहुत सारे आइडिया उस समय आए होंगे, मगर कार्ल मार्क्स जी का कहना था कि प्रॉपर्टी मस्ट बी ओन्ड बाय द सोसाइटी। सोसाइटी इन द सेंस दे आर द वर्कर, दैट मीन्स वर्किंग क्लास से एक आदमी होगा, इंडस्ट्री से एक आदमी होगा, हर डिपार्टमेंट से एक एक आदमी होगा, जो लोग इसको ओन करेंगे वो क्या होंगे, कम्युनिस्ट सोसाइटी होंगे। कम्युनिस्ट सोसाइटी इन द सेंस कम्युनिटी के बारे में सोचेंगे, rather than thinking about the individual, those who will think about the community, that is known as the community societies. And there must be a community society who should own the properties. Getting my points? अब तक मैंने जो बोला समझ में आ रहा है आप लोगों को?
Yes sir.
Okay. These ideas spread by Europe, ये जो आइडिया कार्ल मार्क्स और फ्रेडरिक एंजल्स उस समय दिया, ये यूरोप में मिड 19th सेंचुरी में स्प्रेड होने लग गया। Socialists over different regions formed a second international to coordinate their efforts to spread socialist ideas. In the Europe, in the country, across the European country, many societies have been formed who were started spreading of these ideas among the peoples. मैं जैसे आपको बोल रहा था कि लोग जो काम कर रहे थे वो सोच रहे थे हमारा जिंदगी ऐसा ही है, उन लोगों के दिमाग में ये सब भूसा भरा गया, एंड दे वर आस्क्ड नहीं ये गलत है, आप लोग जो कर रहे हो गलत है, आपके साथ गलत हो रहा है। Somebody must be there to tell them that what need to be changed, what need to be changed. This idea spread across the Europe. Many socialist groups were made, and those who have taken responsibility to spread those ideas across the Europe. In Germany, we can say a socialist democratic party was formed. Socialist democratic party was formed, who has taken the responsibility to spread these ideas. Socialist party was formed in France, and Labour Party was formed in Britain. Labour Party, so देखो, what was the party of the German? Socialist Democratic Party.
Socialist Democratic Party.
Socialist Party belongs to France, and Labour Party
France.
belongs to Britain.
Britain.
Britain. Here I want to share with you one thing. The Congress of Indian National Congress, which is there now, the president is Sonia Gandhi. The this Congress party was formed in
1885. 1885.
Very good. What was the main idea of this Congress party? Why do it has formed?
So
To provide right to
against
normal person.
British.
Listen, it was formed
So
to
represent
create
Indians.
awareness among the peoples that how the Britishers were looting us. Getting or not? Yes or not? It was created
Yes, sir.
to spread aware the peoples, to spread the message that how British were looting us. Same Congress party was created during that time. So same way, Germany, what was the party? Was the Socialist Democratic Party, and in the France, which was the party there? Socialist Party.
Socialist
and in the
Party.
Britain, People's Party. Sorry, Labour's Party.
Labour Party.
Still ruling. In Britain, which is the which party is in the formed government? Labour Party.
Labour Party.
Labour Party.
Boris Johnson, Prime Minister.
Okay. So there are the many groups like socialist. This type of socialist groups were created across the Europe in every countries to spread such ideas among the peoples and creating the awareness among the peoples. This is what.
Sir, one doubt.
Yes, definitely you can.
Sir, what is meaning that socialist over different regions form the second international? Sir, what is second international?
Listen, first we can say that the area of America which was been created. In America, ये तो 16th century का बात है, जो यूरोप में बात आ रही है. अमेरिका इससे पहले इंडिपेंडेंट था. अमेरिका इससे पहले ही अपना एक सोशलिस्ट पार्टी बना चुका था, जिसको
Sir,
यहाँ पे
America
हम
was
सेकेंड
independent in
इंटरनेशनल बोलते
late.
हैं. हेलो,
Yes, sir.
जो सेकेंड इंटरनेशनल हम बोलते हैं, दैट सेकेंड इंटरनेशनल विच इज क्रिएटेड इन द यूरोप में जो सेकेंड फेज में शुरू हुआ उसको हम सेकेंड इंटरनेशनल बोलते हैं. The idea spread to the Europe by the mid 19th century. Socialists over different regions formed the second international to coordinate their efforts. First international, we can say the Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels, which were spread the ideas few area. In the Europe, in many states, many countries, there were like Socialist Democratic Party, Socialist Party, Labour Party. These were second stages who will play a role to spread these messages among the peoples. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, so what was first international?
They started spreading the messages across among the peoples, the what wrong is going with them, right? Next is what? Next is what?
Sir, sir,
Are
first
you asking
international.
something?
Yes, sir. Sir, what was first international then?
First international, there is no such a thing, no name. The idea which was spread by such enlightenment thinkers, which is there in your screen now, this is just said to be the first, the ideas, and second phase we can say the ideas were carried over by the such democratic parties. Understood? That is
Yes,
what.
sir. Yes, sir.
So here you can say in your book it is there, Robert Owen built a cooperative community called New Harmony in Indiana, USA. USA में New Harmony in Indiana, it was created, and the same idea was what given to the people. ये एक मार्क की क्वेश्चन बन सकती है. That is one. Robert Owen built a cooperative community called New Harmony in Indiana, that is in USA. Louis Black wanted to divide the work according to the work done by its members. जो वर्क को कैसे डिवाइड किया जाए, जैसे लोग काम कर रहे हैं उस हिसाब से पेमेंट भी उनका होगा. लुइस ब्लैंक ऐसे सोचते थे. और कार्ल मार्क्स, Frederick Engels explained the condition of the worker could not be improved as long as the capitalist existed. As I told you, कोई भी ओनर होगा या एक इंडिविजुअल ओनर होगा तब तक लोगों की डेवलपमेंट, वर्कर की कंडीशंस कभी भी डेवलप नहीं हो सकती. वर्कर हैव टू बी ओवरथ्रोन. Workers had to overthrow rule of capitalism and had to construct a radically socialist society, which has been constructed. कार्ल मार्क्स और फ्रेडरिक एंजल्स की आइडिया, ये तीनों की आइडियाज को आपको नोट करके रखना पड़ेगा, because this were many times repeatedly asked in the examinations. Understood? With this, the topic of the socialism, industrial revolution, and the rising of socialism in the Europe is ended. The next topic onwards, the next class onwards, we will discuss about what the Russian Revolution particularly, right?